Howard, I'm so glad I saved your number. My husband fell at a construction site and is in critical condition. I knew it wasn't safe.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I just want to let you know I'm here to help. Yeah, tell me more about it. Work injuries not only affect the victim, but also everyone around them. Inc. Law is Chicago-based and here to advocate on your behalf. With over 100 attorneys and staff, if you or someone you know has questions about a work injury, call 312-6-million. Injury law made personal. That's Inc. Law.
Will, how would you put all that production into words tonight?
Special. It was a special night. You know, really good stuff up and down the lineup. Everyone contributed. The guys off the bench did a nice job. And as good as our offense was, I thought our pitching was great too.
You had 3 guys that scored 5 RBIs, and a bunch of hits across. I think everyone was great, and hit everyone got on base. Literally everyone that played. Is there any way to pinpoint 1 or 2 guys? Or was it just a group thing?
Just a good team effort right there. You know, everyone came in with a plan. One of those days we knew we were getting an opener ahead of somebody. We knew Spence was going to take probably the bulk of it. You know, one of those days where you have to be on top of your game planning and make adjustments, you know, at bat to at bat, and they did a great job.
It's a divisional game. It's obviously the first game of the series, and obviously they wind up using a lot of guys. Is there kind of a merit to continuing to push to drain as much resources as you can?
For sure, you know, it's part of this. You know, they're going to be in a spot where I'm sure they'll make some adjustments and they'll have these guys ready to go the next couple of days. But certainly having them use so many guys is to our benefit.
Sandlin had that spot where he got a little loose and put things back together. What did you see from him on the throw? Is that going to be exemplified from him tonight? Getting back into doing this defense?
Yeah, really good job getting back on track, and really attribute that to a really long sit in that inning when we scored the 10 runs, and you know he had to find his way back, and then was able to do it. You know, obviously, 3 walks is not the way you want to start an inning, but you got to get back on track, and he did.
Well, they always say in games like this, they're always running to the bat, just get up there. But what is the feeling in the dugout when things like this are happening?
Oh, it's good. Obviously, you hit some balls hard, you make some good swing decisions. I thought we benefited from some balls that bounced our way at the same time, and I think that's how you get to a night like this where you're able to score so many runs. Yeah, just guys passing the baton. It was just one good at bat after the other, and pretty quickly we got a special inning.
You challenged I think up like 20-1, but like Vargas had sprinted out the bag. Do you kind of like want to respect the effort there a little bit, or is it kind of like your process is just a challenge whenever it's appropriate?
No, it's about Vargas there and his effort down the line, and he did everything that he could to put himself in the spot to get that RBI and not have them turn a double play. We also don't want to just give them an out there that they haven't gotten, and to have Lynch pitch more makes a difference too. So I really started with Vargas, though, just running so hard. I thought he deserved that challenge.
Offensive explosion like this tonight.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, it's a ton of fun when everybody's doing well and seeing the ball well, and everybody wants to hit.
Just what was the collective approach just going against tonight, and how you guys were able to execute it so well?
Yeah, I think just what we've been doing, we're just trying to slug, honestly, and do damage, and then move to the next guy.
Can you take us through that Grand Slam?
Yeah. I mean, my goal in that bat was to, especially on the first pitch, just hit as hard as I could, and that's what I tried to do. I did it.
I mean, you talked about this team slugging, and obviously you did things in the offseason to get more slug, but like, has that been a new process for you, being like a very good contact hitter up to this point, to kind of open up a bit more?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working on that, my bat speed specifically, but also, I mean, trying to maintain that contact as well, because sometimes it's a little give and take. But yeah, I'm just trying more to do damage. It's more of an approach thing too.
Is it difficult to kind of find that balance, just remain who you are, but still trying to tap into that power?
Yeah, no, I've had points in my career in like the minor leagues where I've almost tried too hard to hit homers and stuff like that, and then my strikeouts go up and not make as much contact. And so yeah, it's a balance every day trying to find that.
What's that feeling like in the dugout when the runs are just coming like that, one after another, especially in the third?
Yeah, I mean, kind of feel unstoppable. They just kept coming. We're just like, wow, get it to the next guy, and everybody expects to get it to hit and get a hit.
This being like the start of the series, is there some notion of like, let's make them use a lot of guys, wear out the pitchers, or do you not even get to that mode as a player? You're just kind of competing the whole way through?
I mean, we're not really thinking too much about that, and we know whoever they throw against us, we're gonna do our thing, slug. We're gonna do our thing.
You know, we battled for 9 innings too, and you know there wasn't anything that we took off. So yeah, it's always good, you know, building momentum going into tomorrow on the weekend. But yeah, that was a good win for everyone.
Is there a way to describe the feeling where just literally everyone who played in the game was hitting tonight?
I mean, it's awesome. You know, I think we all know how hard this game is. So, you know, when everyone, you know, is kind of, you know, getting theirs, it's not every day that happens. So it's awesome that, you know, everyone could get a swing off today. And, you know, our pitchers did amazing again. And, you know, Sandlin setting the tone was huge. And, yeah, it was awesome. All around good night.
What clicked for you at the plate personally?
You know, seeing the ball deep. You know, grinding the cage today, you know, with our hitting staff, and you know they did have an awesome job, you know, talking to me before the game and just setting up a plan, and you know it's on me to go execute it, and you know there was a lot of work before the game, and you know seeing the ball a lot deeper, and you know trying to take my knocks the other way.
So do you feel like it was more plan based or approach rather than mechanical, just trying to tap back into something?
Yeah, just mental. Yeah, you know, being aggressive, not afraid to fail, and going for it, and you know seeing the ball a little deeper and shooting some stuff the other way.
You talked about going, you know, hard all night, like you had to play at the end, and obviously Vargas is, you know, sprinting out the bag late in games. Like, was it a conversation, just kind of how you guys are wired about, like, kind of keeping your foot on the gas even with the big lead?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Trevor's out there, you know, throwing his ass off in the 9th inning, and you know, I'm playing hard for him, and that's what we do every day. It doesn't matter the score. We come out, we play 9 innings every day, and you know, win or loss, we're going to play hard. And so yeah, it's a testament to us and the guys in here and the guys that we have. We got a lot of grinders and competitors, and yeah, Vargas running down the line there is awesome, and yeah, I'm going to lay my body on the line for everyone in that bullpen.
Fans were chanting their opinion of Miguel Vargas throughout the game. Do you see the same thing from him, what he's done for the team this year?
Oh, he's huge. He's a spark plug. You know, he's having him, you know, spot on in that 2-hole every day is big for our lineup, and you know, everyone around him, Colson, you know, Sam up there has been awesome, and yeah, you know, we're just trying to get on base for you know the big dogs and kind of let them do their thing. He's obviously seeing the ball well right now, so yeah, he's been great for us all year.
First and foremost, I want to give glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but you know that's pretty special. I think I was talking about the 2 games I pitched at home. It's been like 37 runs of support, so that's always feels pretty good to have that. It's special. It's a really special offense, so it's fun to be a part of.
While you're excited about that inning there in the 3rd, how do you keep mentally just locked in and physically locked in?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it got away from me there for a second, but having Bove and Teal come out and, you know, just tell me to take it 1 pitch at a time, just slow down, throw it through him, not to him. And then kind of heard my wife's voice in the back of my head saying, like, stop trying, just do it, just pitch. Like, I've worked my tail off my whole life to just be able to do what I do. So, like, just trusting the stuff, like going right at hitters. Don't try to get too fine. Just throw it in the zone. The stuff plays.
How do you feel like that time in Charlotte helped you just kind of be ready for this moment tonight?
Well, I mean, absolutely, yeah. Just going down there, trying to get to work. Like, whether it's working up here or working down there, like, I'm still playing baseball. Obviously, the goal is to be up here, but, like, no reason to be mad about it. Got down there, tried to incorporate any part of the mix in any count, and I think that kind of showed tonight. The times we're rolling is just working really any pitch to throw to any hitter at any point in the count.
Will was talking about.
What do you do to stay loose in an inning like that?
Tried to move around, tried to keep moving around throughout, and then as the pitching changes started to happen, went to the cages, tried to throw some into the cages. Probably should have threw a little bit more, moved around a little bit more, but I mean it's part of the learning experience. We don't have 10 runs every day, but like I'm obviously going to take them anytime I can get 10 runs in support. That's awesome.
Will was talking pregame about just about getting your secondaries in the zone so they couldn't, you know, sit on fastball. How you seemed like you were able to do that, you know, throughout tonight. Just how do you see that kind of key things?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's just creating as many problems for the hitters as I can. I think that's the biggest thing. The biggest part is getting the curveball in the zone, just having that velo separation between the curveball and the fastball. That way they can't really sit on those pitches that are kind of middle velocity either. So they have 2 separate ends of the spectrum, like low 80s to high 90s. Like that's causing that problem for them is tough. So like that's the goal, like just be able to land any pitch at any time. That way they take away that ability to sit on a pitch.
That was sick. I mean, no other way to put it. Would have been cooler if I could have made it 3 in a row, but no, that was awesome. I mean, it was gut punch to lose it. Obviously, we all had the confidence to win that game, and
just came up short. But I mean, it's a great group of guys that just want to win every game.
As someone who's just still trying to settle in, what it mean just to have a night like tonight and just really get that confidence up the plate?
Yeah, I mean, that was really cool today to see everyone hit. That was like, and then not only that, we held them to 1 run, and pitching was great. Like, Sandlin had the 1 inning where he gave up a run, but even then he got himself out of it, which was huge. And yeah, just complete game today.
Will was talking about how aggressive you've been, like, and how do you feel like that's kind of played for you here and just really finding yourself on the plate?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just obviously went through a little drought hitting wise, but I never felt like I was overmatched. I just felt like, unlucky is a bad word, but like they just weren't falling, and I was just stacking up the offers. So it was nice to get out of it, and hopefully just keep it going.
Was there anything to it that you felt like corrected other than just kind of like staying with it, or?
So Showman and Joel told me that, and Fuller, this is probably what was wrong. I was twisting my hips too soon, so that when I was coming out, they were late, which means like I couldn't get all the way around. They were like 75% there when I was making contact instead of being 100% turned. So, I mean, I made a little adjustment, and hopefully keeps it up.
Was that adjustment today before this game?
No, it was before the last series. So after we came back from Detroit.
Does it take a little while to get comfortable with it, even when you're trying to get back to normal?
Well, it was really just going back to how I started the season. I just slowly started getting more turned without realizing it. So I was just getting back to how I used to hit earlier this year.